What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit notification bell so don't miss future videos. So I'm back doing videos. I promised you I'd be back Saturday. I got a little sidetracked on Thursday. And I'm just going to give you a hint. The bank that's involved is a company that schd dropped. So I'm going to be dropping them as well soon after I win my case. So MSTY has a competitor, and that's IMST. 100% rival. And next time I can go on the space with Jay and Mike, we're going to discuss MSTY versus IMST. This is getting pretty serious with competition. Now, I already told you my goal is to get to 200 shares of MSTY, see how it does with 200 shares of the NEOS Bitcoin Options Income ETF. We're going to see what happens with BTCI with that. Maybe we'll do a 200 share challenge, IMST, BTCI, and MSTY. I don't mind doing that because if I'm wrong in my theory, still making money. And I think long-term wise, MSTY versus IMST, IMST is going to win. So I'm going to explain to you why I think IMST could be the better one in the long run versus MSTY. If you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check out this competition right now. So right now, MSTY is 23.59. Could it be going crazy right now? Sure. Things could be good. Again, I hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm making money, but sometimes when things are good, things are really good. When things are bad in a bull market. Jay and Mike kind of said that. That's what happens with these synthetic covered calls. I've been saying this, this is not a long-term, reliable source of income for retirement. I said that numerous times with MSTY. They kind of gave hints like, when things are bad, things are bad. And when things are good, things are good. I mean, they were very straightforward. You can make a lot of money in a bull market. I did. Believe me, my taxes, they're speaking about that because of what I've made. But I don't feel too confident in MSTY long-term wise, and I'm going to go over that. So one, we have a high distribution rate, okay? And the fund does not invest directly in MSTR. So we have an issue. The fund strategy will cap its potential gains if MSTR shares increase in value. The fund strategy is subject to all potential losses if MSTR shares decrease in value, which may not be offset by income received by the fund. The fund may not be suitable for all investors. Now again, 133 is not bad for a price. Hopefully it goes up. I'd love it. So YieldMax MSTR option income strategy is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income by selling writing call options on MSTR. It pursues a strategy that aims to harvest compelling yields while retaining cap participation and price gains of MSTR. So risk and reward, it's really high. If you get a bull run, you make a lot of money. And I'm just being honest with you. I made really good money with MSTY when things were good. Fund's primary investment objective is to seek current income. Fund's secondary investment option is to seek exposure to the share price of the common stock of MicroStrategy Incorporated, subject to a limit of potential investment gains. So, MSTR does great, MSTY does great. So, again, you don't see any of MSTR. It said it's not actual shares of MSTR. Now I'm going to jump to IMST. So this is kind of what I got out of IMST. So the Bitwise MSTR Option Income Strategy ETF. Through rigorous daily active management, IMST employs an option strategy that aims to generate monthly income for investors while providing capped upside exposure to MSTR. Daily management. So they are looking at it like crazy. So that's one thing to be aware of. An investment of the fund is not an investment of MSTR. They do synthetic calls as well. The fund strategy is subject to all potential losses of shares of MSTR decrease in value, which may not be offset by the income receiving by the fund. Fund shareholders are not entitled to any MSTR dividends. So let's look at a few things. All right, so here's their performance. Everything's new, so we just don't know. Okay. So again, they have portfolio management. These are experts of the intersection of crypto and derivatives. I've listened to a lot of interviews that they've done, led by Jeff Park of the IMST portfolio team, couples deep knowledge of crypto markets with decades of collective experience in derivatives and portfolio management. Can't say portfolio, I'll say it again, portfolio management. Talking a million miles an hour to try to sum this up and get to the point. Why invest in IMST? Income generation potential, designed to create monthly distributions for investors through actively managed option strategy. They are way more active, okay, compared to MSTY. That's what I'm getting out of it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Specialist active management, led by seasoned crypto and derivatives experts, analyzing daily developments in news, sentiment, capital flows, options markets, and more. Exposure to crypto pioneer, they aim to participate in the equity performance of strategy, creator of the world's largest Bitcoin treasury. So again, you see synthetic calls. Okay, so I just want to go over a few things that what I got out of this. And I was actually on the phone with them to try to understand what they're doing. Okay, so here's the information that I got, and they kind of summed it up. Most competitors use a programmatic option overlay strategy, which means they sell calls on a fixed schedule. They said, for example, weekly, without considering whether these calls are trading at an attractive price. The crypto market is highly dynamic. However, with prices often moving quickly due to news, capital flows, regulatory developments, and market sentiment, the key advantage of their active management strategy is that they are able to adjust the expiration dates and strike prices of the options in their strategies to reflect changing market conditions. By actively monitoring volatility trends and applying rigorous probability-based research, Bitwise aims to optimize option income while still allowing for maximum upside capture of the underlying stock. So here's something that's interesting. So, they provide an example of a cover call strategy, how it works. Okay. They also explain in their rationales why are covered call strategies an attractive opportunity for crypto equity exposure. So there's volatility. Okay. It is that crypto equities not only have high volatility in the past, but the market generally expects them to have high future volatility, good returns. Feature number 2 is that the options on the crypto equities have a tendency not to behave like options in other equities. For most equities, options that expire soon are cheaper than options that expire later. Essentially, you are paying more for the time because it gives you more opportunity to profit. With crypto equities, often enough, options that expire sooner can be more expensive than what expire later, the opposite of what you expect. When this happens, it's an opportunity to take advantage. So here's the thing. Again, I'm going to go over this. They're watching this way more closely. And this is why, long-term wise, if things go well, things go well. They're both going to be hit in a bear market. But this one might be a little bit more protected versus MSTY in a bear market. Same with Coinbase, the Coin Option Income Strategy ETF, and same with the Mara Option Income Strategy ETF. I do have high interest in IMST. Now, again, when things are good, things are good. When things are bad, things are bad. And I'm telling you straightforward, you don't have to buy things because I buy things, and this is a high risk. I'm going to tell you guys, I wouldn't do it. I myself, my situation, I can take the heat or a loss. Okay? And these people fraudulently use my cards with one of the banks, and I'm still fine, even being a travel nurse. Even if I had to wait another year to get all my money returned from the fraud team, because they fraudulently use my cards, it's pretty serious. There's high-level government people involved now. So understanding the risks of IMST and MSTY, it's all or none. You go all in with MSTY. MSTY, the best way to describe the YieldMax ETFs with synthetic calls, it's like you're dating a supermodel. Okay? She can decline in looks. She could be toxic. There's red flags everywhere. Things are great. Things are great. Things are bad. Could be cheating on you. She could be doing drugs. She could be doing crazy stuff. And some of those supermodels have a lot of baggage. It's like you're dating a hot chick with red flags. Things are good. Things are good. When things are bad. You know the red flags are there, but you're still tapping into it. IMST is a little bit more safer. There's still a risk. Again, I always emphasize dividend growth always wins long-term wise. Yes, if you reinvest, but what are you going to do for the rest of your life? Reinvest? No. I want to flip it, earn that passive income, and create my own retirement pension. Reliability on these two, IMST might be a little bit more reliable. Again, we don't see the numbers. I'm just telling you, I like things that are a little bit more actively managed, like NEOS, the BTCI, and IMST over MSTY. If you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I may try to squeeze in another video today, but for sure tomorrow I will be having one. I will be a guest tonight with Cash Flow Kings at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. If you're on X, you need to follow me at DarthDividend23. I'll post the link. You can check it out. You guys take care and have a good one. I'm going to jump to my disclaimer. So as a reminder, this is a disclaimer. Do not use my YouTube channel for any form of financial advice. It's strictly for entertainment purposes only. Investing is a big risk. You can gain money, you can lose money. So be aware and do your due diligence. It is best to seek financial advice from a financial advisor. Go to them for financial advice. Go to a tax advisor for tax advice. These two are highly risked. Most people would not recommend you to invest in them if there's a high risk. My risk is, it's still a high risk if I put money in there. So I want you guys to be aware of what can happen if things go bad in a bear market with these two. Risk is high. I wouldn't rely on these for retirement income. People are getting burned with these, especially the YieldMax ETFs right now. And people are deleting videos because they're getting owned and they're embarrassing themselves with the YieldMax ETFs investments. My videos are strictly straightforward. I'm not doing this for clicks. I'm being very straightforward and I'm not holding back. You have to do your due diligence when it comes to investing. Take care and have a good one.